This is our last meeting, which is pretty exciting because we get to introduce our new board members. I think that a few of them are able to have made it today. We did kind of get to them a little bit last minute about the meeting. So I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves kind of at the end of the meeting, and then we do have a social plan today, which Avery will give us more details about that. But if you are able to stay for, I don't know, it usually takes about like 30 minutes or 40, kind of till we peter off, just stay for a few minutes after the meeting. So I wanted to congratulate any graduates because it's about that time, and thank everyone who has been involved with LISSA so far this semester. So Robin was going to mention the EDI initiatives. So the department has been working through, like all of the professors have been going through different resources for having better discussions about EDI, and they've been using the program Project Ready, which is primarily focused on race, but they have been talking about disability and other things as well. So LISSA has a section of the website, I think, that has information about that. And I don't really remember, I think Robin was at this meeting, but they are, the department is kind of hoping that the students will be involved with more EDI initiatives, and they've been working on redesigning the classes, like the core classes, to include more just more diversity in the curriculum. So that's something that is that they've been working on, and they do have a I don't have the link, but they do have a website. I think you can access it from like the department's website, where they have like a diversity statement that they've written, which I don't know how many people know about that. So that's just something that you can read about. And also, kind of with that, LISSA has been doing the Crit Lib meetings where we talk about just issues that are really critical in librarianship. And I know Sarah Esther has one more. Oh, Sarah Esther's here. Sarah Esther, you want to talk to us about Crit Lib now?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, awesome. Just making sure. Yes, so next Sunday is our last Crit Lib of the semester, and we will go over the topic of mental health and mental health awareness, stigma, and critical librarianship. The Crit Lib is an open, safe space where we talk about different topics as it relates to the LIS workspace and how we can be instruments of change and also learn about these topics and really explore them. They're moderated by Dr. Velez, who's just awesome and always gives us real nuggets of wisdom that we can take and apply. So I would encourage you to join us next Sunday. It will be at 4 p.m. The link will be sent with also the documents that we will have just for the reading. Even if you don't have time to read them or look them over, we do enough just to discuss what every resource is about, just so that you can have an idea and really just delve into the discussion right there. So next Sunday at 4:30, there will be an email sent through Greg. So please join us.
Thank you, Sarah Esther. Yeah, I went to the last one last month, and I hadn't done the reading, and it was still like I still was able to learn. Even if you can't stay for the whole meeting, which I also had to leave early that meeting, which is why I'm mentioning that. Like, if you just want to chime in for like a little bit just to contribute, then that's great, because I think they're usually like an hour or so. And then another thing is that Becky, Robin, and I met with Professors Brewer and Dr. Hirschberger, and and there's just those two. We met with them to discuss their involvement with the LISSA, which is the LIS Alumni Association, if that's not confusing enough. But they're trying to kind of like continue to bridge the gap between like students who have just graduated and keep them connected to the university and connected with students. So this past year, we've done a lot of work with, we have, I think, 5 or 6 alumni speakers for the alumni speaker series. And then we had 2 alumni come for the career day. And which is really a great opportunity to hear, how people use what they gained in this program that we've been in together and how they like what they're doing now. And a lot of them were really excited to kind of give back. So I know that like probably next year, I think Becky is going to work with them, and like they want to work with you all. So I know Tammy Greer was saying that she wanted to have a meeting kind of with the new board. So that's something to be kind of on the lookout to get more information. And we just did like a Zoom and kind of like when you have time, and they just want to kind of touch base and get you excited about that. And then all right, that was all for Robin's announcements. Becky, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, but I did have a question about that. With Tammy, did she want us to get that started, the next meeting? Do you remember? I mean, I'm
Well,
happy to reach out to everybody and get that going. And
I think
also, does anybody else think, like when I hear LISSA and LISSA, I can't get Hermione out of my head. It's Leviosa. Anyway.
yes. So, well, I emailed her back, but she didn't email me back. But I basically I just told her the date, like, hey, this is the date that we're kind of like announcing who the new people are. We'll be in touch. So I think if you could coordinate with everyone a meeting, like, hey, these are some times we're available, and give like as wide of a range as you can give her, then I think she would. Because I don't even know if she wanted to meet like before the school year's over the summer. I mean, probably before this semester's over.
I'll find out. Cool.
So, Avery, you want to announce the social?
Yeah, so I downloaded Steam and we are playing Jackbox, and I haven't decided between like 2 different games, so I'll either decide before we start or I'll take a poll.
Sounds good. I love Jackbox games. Brianna, please forgive me. I didn't put your name on the agenda. I'm a horrible person. So it's your turn.
It's okay. I also didn't add myself to the agenda. So the only thing I have really is that I've been trying to contact Families for Freedom in order to set up our donation, but I haven't heard anything back from them. I think I emailed them like early last week, so I'm going to give them another little bit. But I mean, that's all I really have.
So that's interesting. I would think they would be like really quick to.
Yeah, with our last donation, the person got back to me within like a couple days. So I mean, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously, I'm gonna try again, but
okay.
Yeah,
all right. That sounds good. Okay, so now on to so we just had an election, and so we have our new board, and I think we have. Hold on, let me see who we have here. We have 4 people who are here from the new board, and there are no, we have, hold on. I did not have the, okay, so
I think they're all here. It's 5,
so
right?
Becky's the vice president, and then Stephanie is going to be, no, Becky is the vice president now. She's going to be the president for next year. Stephanie is going to be the vice president. Alana is our secretary, and then Diane is our treasurer, and Molly is our marketing person. So those are the new people. So they all could make it today. Yay. So forgot to mention in the email, some people already sent their bios, but if you could send those by Wednesday, just so we can go ahead and get the announcements out. I don't think we try not to post them all on the same day. And then you should, if you don't hear from someone like some advice about what to do, feel free to like reach out to me or reach out to anyone. Honestly, if you need anything or have any questions about anything, you can just email. And also Becky should be pretty aware of how it goes. You've been here all year. So I know that it's kind of recommended that you have a meeting together like over the summer, and then that's when you can kind of decide like when you're going to meet during the school year. And I'm gonna give you access to all of the files so that you can kind of, at your leisure, look through and see what's available, and you can like read the Constitution to see more details about anything. So that's kind of my kind of intro to everything. Let's just go around and have y'all introduce yourselves, and you can just say like, make sure reiterate what position you're in and like where you are in the school, if you want to share anything interesting or not, whatever you want to share.
I'll go. So I'm Becky, and I'm going to be president. And there's not a lot that's interesting about me, but I do have Joe Biden, whose face you can't see, joining me for the meeting. So I'm currently redoing this room, and he's my inspiration, I guess. I'm coming up on the end of my first year, and I'm doing the school librarian track. Maybe, I don't know. My first field experience was kind of awful, and so we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to graduate with something. So.
Thank you, Becky. And I guess we'll just go in the order that I kind of announced you guys. So Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I am 3 semesters into the program, so I'm scheduled to graduate December 2022. And I'm sort of specializing in special libraries or corporate libraries. I live in Longmont, Colorado, so not a local. I have a lot of hobbies. That's kind of my problem. I have a hard time focusing in on something to just concentrate on one thing. So, but I'm really looking forward to this opportunity and getting to know people. I've realized this semester how isolated I've kind of been from people, and I don't really even know the people I'm going to be graduating with. So I think this is a great opportunity to get to know more of you and more of the student body. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, welcome. And just to clarify, because I think I read in the email that you're graduating like this coming December, like you'd only be here 1 semester, or you're going to be here 3 more.
Yeah, 3 more semesters.
Okay, cool. Because I was going to warn Becky, you have to find another vice president, but you'll be here all. Okay, so I'm glad that was a great miss. This is great. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry if I put 2020.
I mean, it wasn't really that big of a stressor. I just was like a reminder. We've had people leave mid-semester or mid like school years before. So okay.
You said December 22, so you're fine.
Oh, okay.
You did. You said it right, but in the email, yeah. So it's me. All right, Alana, do you want to go next?
Yeah. So I'm Alana, and I'm actually an undergrad student here at UNCG. My major is information science, and I'm minoring in new media design. And I was kind of just looking for something to get into and like involved on campus. And I kind of don't know the direction I want to go with yet with my major completely. So I thought this would be a good thing to join and to kind of meet new people with. So that's the main reason why I'm here. I just wanted to see new faces and meet new people and learn about some new things within the information science field.
Great, that'll be a good perspective because I know that sometimes people say like our program is very like library centric, and so I think this will be like like it'll be great to see how you bring in the information side of things, and because there are like, I mean, there are plenty of students who are focused on that as well. All right, Diane.
Hello, can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm wearing a headset. It sounds echoey to me, but so I'm Diane. I will be the treasurer, and I have completed well, I will in 2 weeks have completed 3 semesters, and so I'm around about halfway-ish through the program. And I currently work at a public library. I've been there for 5 years, so that's kind of why I started the whole program. And I'm imagining that I'll stay with public libraries, but you never know what life will throw at you. So I related to a lot of what Stephanie said about having too many hobbies. And so, yeah, I'm kind of all over the place, which I think is good for public libraries because sometimes we have to be all over the place. It works out pretty well. Yeah, so I'm excited about being here. I've attended multiple meetings throughout the year and interested in seeing what more we can do. So thank you.
Glad to have you. We were a little worried about having to fill a treasuring position, and then Diane on the ballot was like, sign me up, and we were like, yes, because
Yeah, that's kind of the way I do things. I stay in the background until I see what's needed. And I saw that you all were like asking for another nomination there. And I was like, well, if somebody else wants it, I'm going to let them have the opportunity. I'm an older student also, so I've like been through this kind of stuff before. I was the president of our business association, and I years ago worked as the regional bookkeeper for a adult living community. So I have experience, but I wanted to help where y'all seem to need it.
Well, that's a great kind of mantra to have. All right, Molly.
Hello. So I'm Molly. I'm finishing my second semester in the program. I will be the marketing manager, which works really well because I work at Oxford University Press currently in marketing. No, I guess, bets that those things will immediately translate. It'll be a little different, but very excited. And yeah, eventually I'm hoping to get into public library work. But so far, kind of like other people are saying, just keeping options open. Really excited to meet everyone. I've been to some LISSA meetings this year, but definitely excited to do more.
Great. Well, thank you guys for introducing yourself. I'm glad it worked out for everyone to make it. And so now we are done with the meeting, and I will pass the microphone and mute myself to Avery.
I just want to say that I have to go, but congratulations, everybody. It was so nice to meet you.
Bye, Brianna. Good to see you.